Hey guys, Breadman here, and today we're playing Dungeon of the Endless with my friends StarPhoenix.
Howdy, everyone.
And QDTears.
Welcome to the show.
And
LegionCommander.
Cool. Alright, let's get into the game. Okay, in Dungeon of the Endless, when we're playing in multiplayer mode, we get to have 4 characters selected, which is pretty cool because by default when you're playing by yourself, you only get 2, which makes the game quite a bit harder. Part of our team composition, we're going to need 4 different types of people. We need somebody who's really fast to open up doors. We need somebody who's really strong to kill all the monsters. We need a second person who's really strong to kill the other monsters. And we need somebody who's really smart who can create modules for us and improve them. Great. Okay, cool. So I'm going to be Sarah Numis, who is very fast. Famous across the galaxy as a bounty hunter, Sarah was hired to escort a particularly troublesome prisoner to Auriga. That's the planet that we're going to crash land on. The prisoner in question, an ex-leader of intergalactic pirates, disappeared when the ship went down. Sarah remains tight-lipped about it, but is clearly focused on finding the escapee in question and ensuring that justice is served. And StarPhoenix is going to be Professor Josh Entello. Go ahead and read your description, StarPhoenix.
One of the few remaining humanoids in the galaxy to wear a tweed jacket and smoke a pipe, Josh is willing to give long and generally inaccurate explanations of any object, event, or person. Many suspect that he was imprisoned for boring people to death.
Alright, LegionCommander is going to be Misha Cherney, who is actually the Heavy from Team Fortress 2. That's a pretty cool little thing in this game. Go ahead and read your description, Legion.
Misha comes from a very cold gulag in a very cold place. Much of his reputation stems from the fact that though he and his sisters escaped, none of the guards did. This experience has not affected the warmth of his personality, though it should be noted that the degree of warmth is directly proportional to the number of dead enemies.
And
I'm going with Mizi Curtis. While rumor says Mizi is possessed by a demon, the truth is different. In fact, the same physical space is occupied by different entities from 2 distinct planes of reality. As the planes move closer together or farther apart, one or the other personality becomes dominant. This has made it difficult for her to develop serious, long-term relationships. On the plus side, the other entity is an ancient demonic war hero, which has helped keep insults to a minimum. I also imagine this backstory with Sarah Numis about, she lost a prisoner.
yeah.
I've developed in my mind that Mizi Curtis is that prisoner, and we are escaping so that we can go on a romantic relationship.
Ooh.
I love it.
We've eloped by crashing a plane.
That's so
It's very romantic.
That's so sexy. It's a sexy story. Cool. I mean, I wish I had that character unlocked. That's super cool. All right. Let's go.
Start ready.
Start ready.
So, the story is we were on some kind of prison ship, and we had to escape from the prison ship in an escape pod and crash-landed on the planet called Auriga. And we are deep underground now and have to find our way up through a series of caverns and ruins from the creatures that used to live on this planet, so named the Endless. So here we are. This is our crashed ship. Our ship has a power core, and we have to take this core up through the levels. It's the only way to power our way out of this ruin. A couple of things to note here. We have 4 primary resources. Those are industry, science, food, and dust. Industry is for building stuff, which we will have to do frequently. Science is for studying new things to build. Food is for healing and for leveling up our characters, and dust allows us to power rooms. We collect industry, science, and food by building modules, which you can see here on the left. These need to go in rooms that have module sockets. I don't know is that what they're called? I don't know. And we collect dust by killing monsters and by opening doors and hoping that we get dust in the next room. So, let's get underway! Resources in multiplayer are divided between us. So we each have our own stores of resources and Normally, when you're playing single player, you'd be getting more. Right now, with each door that I open, I'm going to get 2 industry, 1 science, and 1 food, and I think everybody else should be getting about the same amounts. So there's a helpful little panel here where we can share our resources. So with that in mind, we are going to select a Master of Resources. Who do you
I
guys...
think we should elect the breadwinner of the family.
Me too.
The breadwinner of the family, is that me?
Yes, pun intended.
So open up your little resource sharer and just hit A to automatic transfer to me.
I'd say we transfer the industry and the science to you, but then we can
Yes,
do
you
our own
should
food.
keep your food.
No.
Somebody
I
gave me
my
food.
food.
I will give it back to you.
Ah, the breadwinner is
Spanish.
generous.
Cool. I have
Food's best to keep separate because you don't, like, science and industry really only need one person to use it, but food you need to kind of distribute amongst your players so that they can level up and heal themselves.
So which one are we giving you? All 3?
No, just science, or
Okay,
just industry and
that's what I did.
science. Cool.
Red-
Oh,
Blue.
science. I didn't do science.
Cool. Okay. Let's adventure on. I'm going to open up the first door. Are you ready?
Yes, I got your back.
Everybody follow me into the next room.
LegionCommander, true to his
Okay.
One of these days, there she goes. All right, so there were no monsters in our first room and no dust. I'm going to power this room on and build an industry generator. Usually you want to build an industry generator as the first thing on any given floor. It's a good call because you need industry to build stuff. That didn't seem to increase our game at
So,
all.
about multiplayer is that not only does it divide it, it rounds it up. So it's like you didn't put us past the threshold to actually increase the distribution.
That's a huge bummer.
Well, it rounds up, so it's nice. So it's
I
like
mean,
we had
yeah,
the
I guess
niceness
that's true.
before.
We get like
Yeah.
a little bit more maybe, but all
Yeah.
right. What do you guys say? Up or right?
Hey, man.
Up.
Is everybody else on Edgepan?
I'm on edge pan. Monsters!
Oh yeah.
Do you auto attack?
Yes.
Suckers.
Yeah, you just have to be in the same room as a monster, and your guys will attack.
Yeah, the only like tactic is moving in and out of rooms.
Yeah.
So since we didn't actually get more industry, should I build another industry generator, or should I go with food?
I usually do just build 2 industry generators right away.
Let's do it. Great, that brought us up to 3 per person. That's awesome.
Hey.
Okay, I like going left. And left hasn't been an option yet, so I am going left.
That's all we're left with.
Oh.
So that was actually a pretty good choice because we can power that room. I had enough dust once we opened that door to power that room, and we've got another industry socket here, and I'm gonna go with food. Food, so tasty and so nice. You can zoom out at any time to see your whole map, and these are pulsing because I currently have them powered. If they weren't powered, they would show up blue. In the single-player game, you can pause, which can be really nice for making quick tactical decisions, but in the multiplayer game, the pause function, not available.
As with all other multiplayer games.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like in this game, they should have, like, there's no reason... In my opinion, like, as a developer, there's no programmatic reason they couldn't have had a pause. Anyway.
I guess.
Alright, let's
Personally,
go
like,
up.
don't even use the pause that much in single player.
It's true, I don't use it as often. Sometimes I feel like I should, but I don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go!
Things.
So
Oh, no, thanks,
just now when we
Daniel.
opened that room, you saw a +9, that was us gaining dust. Also, you'll notice every time I open a door, you'll see my resources tick up by the plus amount over here. Cool. This room with the blue little glow, we got lucky. It says, you found a self-powered room. This room powers itself, so we don't have to turn it on, which is really handy. One other thing to mention about powering rooms is they power in a chain from the core. So, for example, if I depowered the room that I'm pointing at now, this room to the left would also get depowered. The exception to that is the self-powered rooms. Okay, let's keep going.
Now I kill all the things?
This is also a
No
self-powered
things to
room.
kill.
No things to kill.
Wow,
Again.
we're like also getting really lucky right now. Okay, cool. Let's build some science.
Pattern.
Cool. So, what I'm hoping for, if we go to the right here, is a couple of rooms that lead to a dead end, and then we can leave those unpowered and farm the monsters for dust. Or items, or whatever. Alright, let's go! Ooh,
This is cool.
creepy. What is that?
Mm.
I don't know, but I like it. Alright, let's keep going. Nothing in this room. This has been a, like, shockingly uneventful first floor.
I mean, the first floor, there isn't usually that much happens.
Breadman, you need some help. Why is that?
No, I was fine. You guys might have heard the boo-boo noise. That is indicating that I have low health and should heal. Standing in an unpowered room prevents monsters from spawning there, so that's why QD is standing in that room as I open up the next door.
I just don't want to stand with you guys.
Oh, yeah? That's pretty rude.
I mean, other than my romantic interest.
Alright. Man, these series of rooms, not that interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I usually end up clearing like the first floor in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean,
This
we
floor
could
is-
go really fast, but...
No, we're good. You know?
Alright.
I also, like I said, have never actually beaten the game, so it's probably why.
Yeah, maybe we should push the trigger over.
I'm retreating. There's one attacking our science industry.
God.
No! Stop him!
You go, Speedy.
I have so little defense, that really sucks.
Yeah.
StarPhoenix, please open up your character sheet, which you can do by clicking on the little down arrow underneath your character.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell me, by taking a look at your passive skills, I think, if you are able to repair yet?
I do not have the repair skill. I have Pack of Dogs and Team Spirit.
That's a bummer.
I do
Alright.
have enough food to level up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
like,
going
that
to
gets
ask,
me to do
does anyone
passives.
have a problem
Oh, it
with
it
me
does get
just
me a new
leveling
active
up
skill though.
No, go right ahead and level up.
when we want? Or do we need to, like, share food?
No, go level up.
No, that just gets me overclocked minor modules and room attack power plus 50%.
I think you get it around level
No
4 or
repair
something.
yet.
We'll just actually position ourselves better so that they don't sneak by us.
Yeah, that's a good call. Alright, so stay in that room.
Here?
No, the one
Oh,
above
you want me
you.
to go back? Alright.
Yeah, and StarPhoenix, come stand in the room that I'm in.
That's StarPhoenix 42 for you.
I know, right? Get it right.
Alright, I'm having you stand there so that monsters don't spawn in that room, but they may spawn in the room that I'm in as I move through the door.
And then you need us to come help.
Yeah, we can run up now. Once
Yeah.
none have spawned in this room, then we can go.
Oh my god, why do they always attack me first?
Yeah, my dear, you are not so tanky.
No. Not so much. Alright guys, go distribute yourselves in those rooms again. And I'm gonna open the next door.
So you could have someone else.
Oh,
open the
actually,
door.
we got some
Gonna
power now, so let's go ahead and just power those. You guys can move forward now. And
Cool.
I'm actually gonna build...
Well, yeah, we're clearly about to go back to our main hub.
Totally, yeah.
Yep.
This room is unpowered though.
Yeah,
the
please
one
stand
I'm
in there. Good call. Okay, cool. I needed more food, so I'm building that. A food replicator. Boom. Nice, more dust. T-shirt added to your inventory. Fun fact, if you find something in a room that you open, it does not spawn monsters on the map. Anywhere.
Interesting.
Okay.
Odd.
Wait,
Can
what?
you-
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, no, that has a consistent pattern. If you find something in the room, it won't spawn monsters. Okay, I'm gonna
Lot of
explain the character sheet now, because I'm finally looking at it for the first time in this video. Here on the character sheet, we can see a cool little picture of our guy and a description. We also can see our active skills. I have one called Run Away, which gives me more speed. It lasts for 9 seconds and takes 2 door openings. to be able to use again. I also have a passive skill where I get extra 10% defense when I am in a room with other heroes. It says grouped with others they trust.
Well, that's me, your lover.
Is that everyone that I'm grouped with? Or just, like, maybe only certain people? Like, maybe I don't trust StarPhoenix?
It could be, you know, I mean, if we're talking about actually in-game thing, like, you're a crew member, so maybe it's only other crew members, but I think it's everyone.
That's interesting. Okay. By the way, does everyone now have this inventory item, or did it go only into my backpack?
Sorry. What is it?
It goes to your bag, and I believe
I can
it's
share.
really difficult to pass items around, actually.
Really?
Oh, items.
I don't have any.
Yeah, there is an
points.
inventory. Items shared between players.
Okay, well,
So,
I'll wear the t-shirt. That's not too bad. We also have a heal function, which can also be accessed by this plus icon on my character. Whatever, little tiny icon, whatever you call that. I also have a list of my stats. HP, that's how much health I have. Pretty obvious. HP regen, how much HP you gain while in the middle of a fight. You might have noticed by now that when a fight is over, your HP heals to full, so you don't have to worry about HP regen outside of fights. Defense, which is the capacity of your hero to absorb damage. Speed, that's how fast you move around the map. DPS is damage per second, obviously. That's calculated based on your attack power and your attack cooldown. And then Wit, which allows you to manipulate or repair modules better. And then also I have a couple little features here. I can reset my cooldowns using Science. I can fire myself, which would probably not be a good idea unless we happen to encounter another character during our travels through the dungeon that I would rather be playing. And I can level up my character, which will give me increased stats and sometimes better active abilities. I'm going to go ahead and level up now. So you can see now, next turn, I'll be able to get a new passive skill. Next level, rather. Cool. Okay. Let's continue on. Yeah, why don't you go about...
Well, you can open that door back to the main room if you want.
Oh,
unless you
yeah,
want to
that's
keep
a
it
good call.
dead-ended.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. That was a good call. I forgot that I hadn't opened it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I have that room powered, so we don't need to stand in that one. Just these three.
This is a big level.
We're almost done. That's probably the exit. Oh, yeah, it is. There are more places we can go. Do you think it's worth it, or do you think we should just head to the core?
Exploring, so I'd
Explore all the
be up
places.
for it, but
I don't like missing things.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Should we stay back here because we're going to be pretty split up?
yeah.
Hey, you guys are fine. Just have
Whatever you guys want. It's not
one person come to this room to the west. Or yeah, you're fine there. We'll be able to move around. Breadman can retreat if anything.
Yeah, I can retreat to back you guys up if needs be, but probably you might need to move into the room. Not now. Stay in your room.
Yeah.
But when the monsters spawn, if they spawn, you should move into the room where LegionCommander is. Okay, go ahead and open the door.
Hey.
Hey.
That's really...
Monsters!
Hey, monsters. You guys can run up too now, like, once nothing else is done. That's why we do want to position our LegionCommander a little better, because of how slowly...
I need to know where StarPhoenix was.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
we didn't think of that.
Oh, no, it's like...
Okay, wait. You guys need to go back to those
Yep.
rooms, though.
And this time, I'll take this hallway.
Yeah, just this room where we have the red one isn't a bad place to stand. Or yeah, even there.
Yeah,
wait, I
actually,
need to
that
be
makes
here,
sense.
right?
Both, no, both.
Here?
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
The one you're in, Commander, is self-powered.
That's what I thought, so I need to be here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
like, it looks
It's
pretty great.
very easily apparent from the...
Okay,
the
that
map
was the
screen.
last door. Oh gosh, darn it! That is
No
such
research
bad
this floor.
timing. Okay, so
Can you explain?
I will explain this. This is a research terminal. We can open it up, and it will have a random selection of modules for us to research. Basically, these are always really helpful. Like, for example, I would want to research auto-dock shards, which adds health regen to characters in a room that the module has been built in. However, it takes 3 door openings to complete any particular research, and since there are no more doors on this floor, we cannot do any of this research here. So that was a really
So,
really
question.
unfortunate timing. What's up?
strategically, does it make more sense to go out in a spoke-like fashion, sort of as you come into a door, go through it, and then go back and go through any other doors, and then go to the farther out
Breadth first
sort of
search.
layer, and then the farther out layer? You know, instead of going down one path all the way to its end.
It
and then coming
depends
back?
on how the doors come out. Like, we got a pretty good setup in our initial doors here, because what you want your core to be relatively protected. So, like, it kind of sucks when your core has multiple doors off the room. It's best when there's only one door, because then you just have one spot and you only have to protect it from that angle. And then generally you want like a series of rooms that you can place modules in that also only have one spot by which monsters will approach. That's why I left this door closed initially and kept going this way, so that we could basically set up that secure base. So it's usually a really good idea to like create one spoke, and then you can kind of branch out from that spoke.
Cool.
Okay, so what we have to do now is we have to run the core to the exit. I am going to depower a couple of these rooms because it's not really that relevant anymore. I'm going to power these to prevent monsters from spawning in those rooms as we run the core. Let's see.
Where should we position ourselves?
Depower this guy.
You,
actually, I'm going to depower
in particular, should be close to the exit because you can't run very fast.
LegionCommander, you should stand in this room right here. StarPhoenix, why don't you go stand where QD is?
Yeah, and I'll just stand one up. But yeah, this is gonna be easy.
And since I have the highest speed stat, I'm going to pick up the core. The core slows down anyone who's holding it by quite a bit, so put it on a slow character and they're going to die. Once I pick up the core, what's going to happen is any room that's unpowered will start spawning monsters until we reach the exit with the core, and all of us are in that room and we hit exit floor. So it's pretty exciting, pretty fast-moving, fast-paced little exit here. Alright, I am actually going to change my power situation a little bit. I'm going to power that room and that room. Okay, I'm going to pick up the core now and set my character to run to the exit. You guys ready?
Since
Yep.
you changed the powering.
Nah, this is fine.
It's fine.
We're overthinking it, like, already.
Yeah, this floor is going to be no big deal.
So we just run to the exit. That's it.
Yeah, normally we'll cover monsters so that because they sort of like aggro to the person carrying the crystal. So normally we want to shoot him so he doesn't take a lot of damage. But our breadwinner should be fine. And now we can just wait in the exit room.
Alright.
We don't get anything extra for killing more monsters.
Not on this. No. You get dust for killing monsters, but your dust doesn't carry over to the next floor, so it's only beneficial to farm monsters early on a floor, generally speaking.
Okay, so there's no reason for us to try and kill everything at the end of a floor.
No, there is no reason to do that. That's pretty funny. I actually didn't know that you can make your character say stuff. Okay, cool! This is the floor cleared screen where we can review our score and our current resources. Thanks for watching episode 1 of Dungeon of the Endless. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Until tomorrow?
Au revoir.
Goodbye, everybody!